Yo, what up, guys? It's Ollie B. I need to make an album. These talking videos are very rare for me, so usually it's kind of a bit of a big deal if I do one. I just tried it before and I stopped. I was like, this is awkward, but I just gotta do my best to push through and finish this video. So there's a lot of things that I want to say to you guys. I wrote down some of my thoughts. One thing that I'm sure some of you guys have no idea is that like YouTube itself was never like my dream. It was never what I wanted to do or who I wanted to be. I always wanted to be an artist with albums and touring around the world, yada yada yada. YouTube was kind of always a stepping stone for that. So I feel like the nerdy Uber driver video that I made, it was a gift, but it was kind of also a curse because it did give me my following on YouTube, but at the same time, it put me in this constrained box that like I still haven't quite been able to break out of. And I spent my whole life as a musician, never dreaming that I would be some nerdy character that was rapping. Like rapping was something that I didn't even start until like much later, until in like my musical development. And I always knew I wanted to be a musician for years and years before I even started rapping. So it was great that that video popped off, but I feel like my audience has really been boxing me in. And if it's not like a traditional like rap Uber video or like a nerdy video or like a rapping picking up a girl video, if I try something new, people are like, "Oh, I don't want to watch it because it's not what he does. That's not what Ollie B does. He's supposed to do that." So it's kind of frustrating because I know that lots of my other concepts that I'm doing, like they're pretty good. Like they're not really that bad. And I know that if those concepts were like released on other channels, they would do pretty well. It's just that this is something that us creators on YouTube face, is that we get boxed in. And then another thing about that as well is that since it was such a big video, I didn't really have like a foundation. I just sort of came from nothing and then bam, I had this huge video. And I think because of that, that also made it so that it was it's kind of harder for me to break out of that because I didn't sort of like grow slowly with my fans like getting to know who I was. All they saw was this one video concept, and then all of a sudden that's who I am. So another thing is just YouTube is just getting really shitty. Like YouTube is not what it used to be. It keeps getting worse and worse every year. It used to be like an alternative to like television where you could do what you want, you could say what you wanted. But now it's becoming just like TV where there's way too many ads, there's way too much censorship, and it's just becoming really vanilla and just lame. And I'm really liking YouTube less and less, unfortunately, as time goes by. So, and the thing about being a YouTube creator, when you're so focused on just like getting views, it's really not that fun to just always be thinking about thumbnail, title, what concept's going to get the views, how should I be acting on camera, what should I say, how should I edit this. It's like you're just, it's almost like you're editing and doing everything as a way to just manipulate people into getting views instead of just trying to do something beautiful and artistic. You're just following that. You're just super constrained and views, thumbnail, clickbait, title, blah blah blah. And it after a while, it just really gets draining, and it's just not that fun. And like I said, since YouTube wasn't my original dream, to be so caught up in that like formulaic mindset all the time, like whenever I'm watching a video, when I'm making a video, when I'm thinking of an idea for the video, all I'm thinking about is views. And it's not really a fun thing. And social media in general is something that I really think is a bad thing in so many ways. And it's not really like if I wasn't this YouTube person, like I wouldn't have a Facebook, I wouldn't have an Instagram. Like, I would just live my life and just focus on the people, like the real people that I meet day to day, instead of focusing on how many likes I get or how many followers that person has. So it's kind of difficult to be all immersed in this social media lifestyle as someone that doesn't really like social media. I want to save up to make an album because I want to make it about like art, and I want to make it about, you know, what's fun again. And so, you know, this is what I actually want to do. And this whole time, I've kind of been putting off what I actually want to do to get to the point where I think I'm ready to do what I want to do, to get the followers, to get the funding to do an album. And it's just been kind of draining, and I'm ready just save up money and make an album. So this announcement is basically saying that I'm going to be focusing on saving up money so that I can make a proper album. You know, that's something that I've been wanting to do since I was like 21 or 22. And, you know, I still have kind of just been putting it off because I'm like, oh, well, this YouTube thing is the way that I can get there, and I can do that. But, you know, as of late, you know, kind of like what I was saying with how I feel boxed in, it doesn't seem that way so much anymore. So I'm not sure how long I think it'll take me maybe 3 to 6 months, maybe even 9 months to save up the money I need to make an album. I'm not sure what types of videos or how many videos I'm going to be releasing. It could be none. It could be once a week. It could be something in between. I really don't know at this point. There's lots of things that I'm kind of unsure about. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for the support. You know, if y'all are curious about how I'm feeling, I'm feeling pretty good. It's been pretty nice. It's already been just a couple weeks where I've just focused on like saving up money, and believe it or not, it's actually been kind of like a mental weight off my shoulders, because all I got to do, and also I've been dieting and lifting weights too, and it's just really simple. I just get up and I just do my tasks, and I just Uber, and I work really hard, and it gets rid of all the mental complications that I would always be thinking about, you know, all day, every day. So that's basically what I wanted to tell you guys. I know I'm kind of a little awkward in front of I'm kind of awkward with these talking videos, but I don't know what else to say. I'm excited to save up this money, and I'm excited to make an album. All right, guys. Thanks for rocking with me. Peace out, yo.